the building, as you see here, may look rather complicated to you, but then the program for this building is an extremely complex one. In fact, some of the earlier designs, many more times more complicated than this, but we then had to go through a period of trying to simplify it. First, you have to solve the problem, and if the problem is a complicated problem, then the building will result just that way. But then after that, we have to simplify it. We have to then eliminate the unessential. The building is designed in a number of clusters of towers, interconnected by a two-story base building. Now, this was deliberately created for this program. The scientists we've learned like to feel that they are working in a small group. Now here, we have 300 or 400 scientists. Now obviously, to break this huge group into small groups, this cluster is a solution. Because of this tremendously bright light that you find here in Colorado, we've deliberately tried to use as little glass as possible. In places where we have large glass areas, we have to provide sunshades in order to cut down the intensity of light. Light plays on the surfaces of this building more so than you normally find in other parts of the country. The brightness of it has a tremendous effect on the building. And the constant change of light changed the building. And consequently, in our design, we are very much preoccupied with what the light will do, and this is important. Scientists, I've learned, are individuals, and we find that we've got to find a way of solving this problem so that the individual comes through. So consequently, there's a lot of variety here created to enable different scientists really to find his own niche. Within each cluster, there are only a fraction of the total scientific community here in NCAR, and they are very intimately related to each other, but at no time do they have the feeling they're in a building where there are 300 or 400 scientists, for instance. Now, this breaking down of the scale of the scientific community was an important assignment to us. On the other hand, these clusters are interconnected, so that you can go from one to the other rather easily if you know how. And the scientists who work here do know how to get around.